The boys are back again. Well, some of the boys are back again. Not all of them. I guess the movie couldn't afford to put them in this movie. Plot. What's left of the boys save Wesley Snipes from a military prison that's somewhere in the world, I'm not sure where. There's actually a funny joke about tax evasion in the movie.
So why'd you get locked away?
Tax evasion.
Our crew run into Sylvester Stallone's old friend Mel Gibson. Yes, I'm using the actors' names because I can't remember any of the character names in this movie. He escapes and they decide to chase after him. Sylvester Stallone decides to fire his old team for some reason because he doesn't want to get them killed or something, and instead hires a team of younger up-and-coming action stars, I think, that will probably die instead. So he's like, I'm not killing my favorite guys, I'm just going to kill these people I barely know. The good. I like the addition of Wesley Snipes. I think he's a good addition to the series. I haven't seen too many of his movies, but I think he plays unhinged very well. There's probably a good reason for that.
We were in Vancouver and Wesley Snipes was going crazy and he wouldn't come out of his trailer, and you'd walk by his trailer and this wall of pot stench would just like...
And again, it does have that one good joke about tax evasion. The only other good thing about this movie is Mel Gibson plays an excellent villain. There's probably a reason for that.
Hey, who the f*** wants to eat? Go have something to eat! Hooray!
He does such a good job at being an unhinged, sarcastic, and very, very, very intense villain. He does it very well, and I actually enjoyed scenes where he's taunting Sylvester Stallone and messing with him. And that's about all of the good in this movie. The bad. There's such a huge roster of characters and no one dies. You don't even get the slightest sense that any of the characters are in any real danger, no matter how big the odds are stacked against them. Like in every other Expendables movie and battle, they just mow down ridiculous numbers of enemies as usual and barely get hurt or injured. And were the new, younger, expendable characters supposed to be people that I recognize? I think this came out in 2014, and the only person I recognize is Ronda Rousey. And I'm not sure if the other people involved were up-and-coming action stars or something like that. Like, I haven't looked into them at all, but I don't know who anyone else is. And I usually like Antonio Banderas, but his character is just annoying in this movie. I guess it works for the movie because that's how his character is supposed to be. He just doesn't shut up and is super annoying. So maybe that should be in the good instead. CGI is especially bad in this one. It hasn't even been particularly good in the other movies. I don't think I've really mentioned it that much, but particularly anything involving a plane or a helicopter where Harrison Ford is in this movie, where Harrison Ford is flying around a helicopter, taking out other helicopters. It looks awful. Like, beyond awful. Like, it shouldn't have even been released theatrically awful. Another bad thing is the movie is an extra half an hour long. For some reason, not sure. More characters needs more screen time, so therefore the movie goes for an extra half an hour and it drags a lot. The movie as a whole is definitely a step down from the previous movie. The last one lent into the corniness a lot more and I found it a lot more enjoyable. This one, definitely a step down. So therefore, would I recommend the movie? Nope. Not even if you're a fan of the previous two. This one was so bad. No wonder they took a little hiatus after making it. Next is Expendables 4 when it finally gets released in Australia. So even if I recommend the movie or not, you should see the movie for yourself and come up with your own opinion. You can comment your opinions in the comment section down below or let me know how my opinion is wrong. Thank you for checking out my little channel. If you enjoyed the video, you can like the video or dislike the video, subscribe and check out my other videos and social medias. There are links all around the place. As always, more videos to come. Have a good one.